Today on Blog Successional, 5 ways to work less and earn more in your online business.
And today's show is brought to you by HostGator, the only web host we actually recommend to our own friends and family. And in true Dan and Jennifer style, we'll get you a really sweet deal. Go to blogsuccessjournal.com/HostGator and you can start your blog today for just 1 penny.
Okay, so why did you start your own business? For financial freedom and freedom of time, right? To be able to do what you want with your time. And you have to avoid the big pitfall of actually getting sucked into working more and more in your business and being trapped more in it than you were in a job before. So the question is, how do you work more on your business than up inside in your business?
So the first thing you want to do is optimize and prioritize. This is crucial. Okay, this is something we do every quarter. You want to apply the 80-20 rule to everything in your business and everything in your life. Eliminate everything that doesn't make the cut. That's the 80%. Okay, you're going to keep the 20%, the top 20% of the things that you do that make sense. What you can't eliminate, prioritize. And then once you've got everything prioritized, then you want to take another look at it and see, what can I batch? What can I do weekly rather than every day? What can I do monthly instead of every week? Batch it together and your time will be used far more wisely.
Batching. That's such a great concept. All right, systemize. You've got to systemize everything in your business. You don't just have a blog, you have a business, and you got to think of it that way. Systemizing is crucial. Just think of it this way. Everything you do, you want to clearly define every step and every process, everything that's done in your business. Very important. Think of a machine that has many parts. You want to build this machine that all these parts are optimized and work well together. And this is the hard one. Don't be the bottleneck. You got to get out of your own way, because so many times it's so easy to happen. You can be in your own way for everything getting done, or you can be in all of your people's way for everything getting done. You shouldn't be in that crucial process. But if you're a control freak, this can be very challenging. But you know what? You'll get over it.
You got to let go.
Once you start letting go just a little bit, your business flows so much smoother.
Okay, next, after you've systemized everything, you have to ask yourself, what can I automate and what can I outsource, okay? We say automate everything you can. If you're a big social media person, well, use a tool like Sendable to schedule that out for the week so that you don't have to do it every day.
Yeah.
Makes perfect sense. Weekly email follow-ups, rather than scrambling to get that email out on Fridays, write them in advance and schedule them out. Okay, and then also outsource all of the processes and jobs that don't need your brain. Okay, as soon as you've got it figured out, give it to someone else to do.
That's a huge lesson. Huge lesson. If you take one thing away, that's a very big one. Now, this one's going to be counterintuitive to a lot of folks, but you want to make yourself redundant. Unlike the way you often think in a job, well, they got to count on me for stuff. When you have your own business, you don't want to be the only guy who knows how to polish that widget at the last minute before it can actually ship out, because you know what, your business is not going to grow. Your number one and your only job is to grow your business. So you want to be able to make yourself redundant and make yourself, instead of the worker, you want to be a manager. And as your business grows, you'll be a manager of managers and focus on the strategy. Focus on growing that business.
On that topic, build a good team. Okay, I think it's Eben Pagan that talks about stars. Okay, the people that are hungry, that want to grow, that want to do new things, that want to take on new responsibility. Find those people and bring those people into your company. And another thing that's important that the Zappos guy brings up,
Tony Hsieh.
Tony Hsieh, thank you, is that people have to fit in your culture. Okay, now for us, our culture, you got to be really sharp and a little bit weird. Okay. We don't want boring geniuses working with us, okay? You've got to be fun to be around, and you've got to be smart, because we're looking for people to introduce new ideas into our company. Now, you're going to have to define your own corporate culture, but once you do, stick to it.
Yeah, and that's our rule. We only work with stars. We don't make exceptions to that, because once you bring people in that ruin your culture or that bring it down just a little bit, it's going to keep going down. It ain't worth it, ever. So that's just something we really stick to and suggest you do too. And don't forget, go to blogsuccessjournal.com/HostGator and start your own blog today for just a penny.